This screencast intends to give you a brief overview of the virtual learning environment that is currently being used by the University of Malta. As you can see, the University of Malta uses an environment that can allow for the creation of courses to be delivered via e-learning or e-learning means. In this particular screen, as you can see here, I've got my course, which deals with e-learning technologies, protocols and standards, and this course has already been designed, developed and delivered to students following the Bachelor in Education course. The course in itself is quite simple, really, because it is made up of a structure having 7 topics. Each topic has a particular and a specific heading. Each topic would also have a very brief description of what the topic in this course would be discussing. I have also included a list of resources such as slides, that is PowerPoint slides, readings such as papers from journals, other resources such as videos, website links, and most importantly, something to do for the students. It has to be said that e-learning is quite particular. We are not, when we're talking about virtual learning environment, we are not simply talking about a specific website that offers a space where you can upload your content as teachers. This is not just about it. If e-learning is simply reduced to the creation of a website or the use of a virtual learning environment where all you do is just upload your PowerPoint slide presentations, possibly some readings, possibly some videos, and end there, then I would say it would have failed miserably. E-learning is all about the way of how communication is structured between the teacher, the content, and the student. And all of this is mediated by a specific environment. In this case, it is Moodle. In another case, it may be another platform. And that is also why it is not the object of the screencast to show you how it works. What I will do, however, is show you what it can do for you as teachers. As teachers, you would have the possibility of editing your course, that is, managing your course. You manage it as you think best. When you turn editing on, okay, you would have the possibility that for each topic you would add resources and activities. So for each topic you would find boxes that can help you add either a resource or an activity. Examples of resources usually are those that you have just seen, that is labels or chunks of text, text pages, links. Actually, you can compose a web page, you can link to any file, whether it is a text file or a document, whether it is a PowerPoint presentation, whether it is a PDF file, whether it is an audio file or a video file, or even link to a website. The activities, on the other hand, are what makes an e-learning course rich, interesting, interactive, dynamic. Most often, the most frequent activity that a teacher decides to assign is that of having assignments, of course. But there are other interesting activities that you might wish to think about. There is, for example, forum, or a series of questions and answers where students can pose their own questions and their peers can answer them for them. You might decide to do a collective glossary where people contribute to this database depending on the topic that you are exploring. You may decide to build an interactive lesson. This is quite interesting because students will take the lesson as they think best. You might also decide to provide a quiz Or combine a lesson with a quiz, different forms of quizzes, such as multiple choice, or short questions, or drag and drop. There are various aspects of quiz making that would be quite interesting. You might also wish to take into consideration a wiki. Most of you have made use of Wikipedia, I am sure. Now, Wikipedia, the nice thing about it is that people write different bits and pieces for the same topic. So you have a page, people edit the page, people add onto it, people share their knowledge, people gain their knowledge from somewhere and then put it over there, and then you go and look it up. Students can also create their own wiki using such virtual learning environments. As I mentioned, this was one, that is the Moodle e-learning platform used by the University of Malta. I will be also posting other screencasts for 2 other virtual learning environments.